Another powerful intervention by Marion Scrimgeour, a former member of the NT Labor government herself. So that is a significant intervention. That full interview with Matt Cunningham and Marion Scrimgeour coming up at the top of the hour, just after 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Now, it's not just the leaders of the main parties, the major parties, that have to grapple with some internal issues on The Voice. We know that Peter Dutton's got some differences of opinion within his party, but the Greens, their differences are on show in a big way.
Yes, Kieran, and I can reveal the Greens party room is expected to meet next week and endorse The Voice. The Greens agreed to a request from their own First Nations spokeswoman Lidia Thorpe yesterday that she get a conscience vote on this because she opposes The Voice and wants a treaty instead. And as we saw at the top of the hour in the headline, she was involved in an Invasion Day protest today where she made comments around this.
I sit in that parliament and every day they say that they are sovereign. The colonial system and the colonisers say they are sovereign. You don't go to someone else's country and say that you're sovereign, and we deserve better than an advisory body. We have an opportunity to have a treaty that allows for, which is only through a piece of legislation, they could put 10 independent black seats in the Senate today, and we won't settle for anything less.
Now, I understand Lidia Thorpe will come under pressure at this party room meeting next week to stand down from her role as First Nations spokeswoman for the Greens. And that would seem rather logical, because how could you hold that portfolio when you oppose the party's position on The Voice? Thorpe may even go of her own avail. After her opposition to The Voice was reported in The Australian yesterday, the PM mentioned in our interview how Greens leader Adam Bandt had a role to play, as well as Mr Dutton and the Prime Minister here.
I think this should be above politics, frankly.
But it's clearly not.
But it should be. Well, and I'll make this point, Andrew, that when we talk about leadership, I'm not the only person in a position of leadership in this country. The leaders of other major parties, and indeed minor parties, including the Greens political party, this is a moment for them as well. Will they seize the opportunity to unite the nation and to take it forward as one? And what we saw with the apology to stolen generations is that some people went out there and opposed that advance, that moment in reconciliation, that step forward. And what we should not have here is a missed opportunity